This is Oilersnation Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Oilers. 1 hour of straight hockey talk with Bagged Milk, Tyler, Liam, Rick, and Dan starts now.
Friday, Oilersnation Radio, with nothing wrong to talk about. Everything is going well. The Oilers won as expected in Boston. Mm-hmm. And as far as I know, that is the only news. Nothing else happened. Nothing else to talk about. We're getting ready for the Nation Christmas party tonight.
I can't wait.
You excited?
Oh. Yeah, my gift is a shot at Waz.
A shot at Waz?
In a very fun way.
Like you get to punch Waz in the mouth?
Yeah, it's just a coupon. One free swing at Waz.
Free.
But you got to connect. If you miss, coupon expired.
Yep.
What a coupon that would be.
But that's my hint
that's
for...
That's a crazy thing to say.
That's my hint for what my gift could be is shot at Waz.
Damn.
Shot at Waz.
Okay.
Did you buy Keurig?
Maybe.
You just bought the pieces.
Yeah, just or like one of yeah.
Got to build your own Keurig.
Or just like some replacement
There's like
pieces.
a backup water.
It's just a
dispenser.
new tank. Yep. So I'm sure we'll have stories about the Nation Christmas party when we come back on Tuesday. But for right now, I'm going to tell you that on a Friday, there's no better thing to do than stop in at Oodle Noodle and grab 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, or 6 wontons for just $2 with the purchase of any signature or premium box. Available in-store or at oodlenoodle.ca for takeout only. Delicious debate today is the obvious one. How do we feel about a Calvin Pickard, Connor Ingram goaltending tandem with our friend Tristan Jarry going down last night?
I was told that Tristan Jarry is not injury prone.
He's not.
He's not injury prone.
Just that time. Bad luck. It is what it is.
Luck.
I think this will bring the team together. They stand up very much for Pickard. We've seen that before. We've heard the stories about that. Off ice, on ice.
My laptop shuts down. It's because it's my work computer.
So it just like
see what happens.
I like when you get that. When you get the doomsday clock on your work computer and it's like, it's turning off in 5 minutes. And you're like, can I delay it? It's like, oh, not a fucking chance. And you're just hooped. Anyways.
So the tweet I was looking for. Okay, Jason Greger. This is on Twitter. He goes, not sure this makes you injury prone. Of course, he's talking about Tristan Jarry. Jarry missed 28 games from April 2022 to Feb 23. He's missed 12 games in the other 7 years. Did miss 7 games earlier this year and likely a few weeks depending on what the diagnosis is. According to Gregor's math, he has missed a total of 40 games due to injury and some illness time in there in the last 8 years.
To be fair, 33% of the time in games for Oilers, he gets hurt every time.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Oilers numbers are damning. I just look at it and like, again, if you play 10 years in the NHL, 98% of players are going to have some track record of an injury. And like everyone's always gushing over or looking back and going, how come the Oilers didn't go get Mackenzie Blackwood? And like, yeah, would they be a better team with Mackenzie Blackwood right now? Obviously, like that's not the point I'm trying to make. But like when Blackwood was with the Sharks, what was the book on him? New Jersey punted him as their young next up-and-coming goalie because he could not stay healthy. Couldn't play north of 30 games in a season without getting hurt in like back-to-back years. So they moved on from him to San Jose because he was unreliable. And then look at Colorado. They acquire him. He plays 37 games for the Avs. So combine the Avs and Sharks last year. He played 56 games. And then he literally couldn't train all summer because he was so banged up from having to play a full season. And he wasn't ready to start the year because of that. Like, it's so funny, the people doing the, injury prone. Yeah, sometimes guys get fucking hurt, man. And like goalies also get hurt a lot.
Yeah, like I was just joking. But the question is, what is the injury? And is it like, if it's tied to previous injuries, then I think maybe you can say that a little bit more. But
as an unlicensed doctor, I'm going to go ahead and guess groin.
And what was previous injuries on your jet computer?
One of them was a broken foot, so obviously that is what it is.
Those two. Like was it Martin Havlat who had the abdominal issues way back
like
when?
Core one.
Yeah, and like for 5 years, he's always that is like injury prone. This is just bad luck. But no, I think the team will come together in front of Pickard. You're obviously going to have a bit of a downward step in your goaltending. But I think this team is good enough to get past it. And I do think he's going to be out for like a month, by the way.
All I saw was Tristan Jarry let in a goal. Calvin Pickard was perfect, so something to think about.
Calvin Pickard also has a tendency to, like, when his career is on the line, he plays his best hockey. Like we joked today, that Tampa Bay game earlier this year, that was at the peak of, like, he is going to Bakersfield if this game goes bad.
Yeah.
Delivered. First game after Jarry's acquired, when again, there's pressure on him. Montreal, best player against the Habs.
Yeah, he was really solid. He was solid, at least.
And now, like, if Pickard gets outdueled by Ingram in the next 10 days,
That's
like,
a good thing.
well, like,
Not for Pickard.
Not for Pickard. Like,
I'm
Pickard's
talking
going
for the
down.
Edmonton Oilers. But
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I think we might actually get the best out of Calvin Pickard here in the next few weeks because he seems to thrive when his back's against the wall.
Dan, Liam, how you feel about
Go
our
ahead.
new temporary tandem?
Well, I was just going to say that I think that where the injury-prone moniker gets lends a little bit of credence is just the nature of the injury. I think that you're right, Tyler, in saying that like players get injured and it happens all the time. But I think for Oiler fans to see it on such a nothing burger of a play and just kind of the way it developed, and then the fact that it's just right at the start of the
my worst groin injury was from absolute doing nothing.
Agreed,
To the point
100%.
where I had to like lift my leg into my vehicle with my like grab my pant leg and pick it up, and I was doing absolutely nothing
Yeah,
Non-contact injuries. You see football players get them too
all the time.
I just think that non-contact, it's just gonna play into that narrative. I don't think that it is the case.
It's a weak man's.
But I
narrative.
just think that that's the case or the situation there. That when you get hurt on a push off like that, something that does look like something we've seen Stuart Skinner do 1,000 times and not have his leg pop, it's just a little bit concerning.
Since Tristan Jarry became, I would say, a full-time starter in the NHL, which was 2021, he is 12th in the league in games started.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He is that's 209 games played, 202 games started.
It's just what's most unfortunate is like this is one of the worries people had, and game 3 he gets hurt.
But I think the worries were like, again,
They're myths.
Like,
It's
it
the
wasn't
same thing Gregor did the other day with like when the Oilers lost to Dobas. And everyone was like, they always lose to rookie goalies. And then Gregor did all the numbers on it. It was like, no, actually, the Oilers are the best team in the league against rookie goalies.
it's like when people are like, oh, the Oilers, whenever a former Oiler comes down, they always score on the Oilers. Then you go ask every other fan base in the
say the
league,
same thing.
do your former players always score on you? And they're like, yep, happens every single time.
A lot of those things that people like to bring up are old. It's like the Oilers can't win matinee games, and then the Oilers went and like destroyed a matinee games for the last however long. So it's just like they're bringing up old stories from before.
I had someone tweet me, did we expect
Lazy.
anything different from a goalie that can't string together a full season and ask him to take the most demanding starting workload in the league? Okay, first off, I don't even know if that's
Explain
true. But Tristan Jarry has played 45-plus games in 3 of the last 4 years. If you are a goalie playing north of 45 games, that is a starter's workload. He's done it 75% of the time the last 4 years. Like, he's not injury-prone. He just got hurt.
It's just
And this is not an injury that he's gone through before.
Not that I know of.
Well, we'll see.
it's confirmation bias, you know, when you're talking about stuff like you're saying with the former players coming into your town and scoring on you. It's because you pay attention to those former players and you recognize that name more than others.
And when a former player comes to town and doesn't score, you never think twice about it.
Not even a second
I used to
thought.
write it all the time in my wrap-ups when I used to do wrap-ups post game. Anytime an ex-Oiler didn't score, I'd be like, check one off. We did it.
Mission accomplished.
And so for me, I mean, the Jarry thing, I also think that there's people like trying to grasp at straws as to why Pittsburgh was getting rid of him. And I think that that's more just a casual fan thing. I think that anybody that sees what Pittsburgh has when it comes to the pipeline of goaltenders, you know why they were able to get rid of him. But I think for the casual fan saying, oh, a guy that you've had as your goalie for 8 years, you're willing to dismiss him summarily. Well, yeah, they were, because it wasn't the right situation anymore.
They're in a transition period. And they're kind of stuck in limbo a little bit, the Penguins, that is, because they've overperformed, but they also have a new head coach. So there's a bit of a bump there, I would say. But the trade is so interesting because also, too, when you look at it, Seelovs needs a new contract at the end of the year.
Yeah, like
So
it's
this
an
is-
expiring contract.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you're reloading, is you bring on expiring contracts, get rid of old ones, and try and retool.
But what I mean is like they want this Russian guy to play for them too,
Murashov, he's young.
So he has another year on his deal. Bloomquist is an RFA. He's another goalie they like.
Yo, Blomqvist.
Seelovs, like the reason they didn't keep Jarry is because, like Dan said, like they wanted those guys. And the other side of it too, which I think is getting ignored a lot by Oilers fans, because I think we're looking at it too negatively.
No, not this fan base.
I know it's hard.
Come on.
It's hard to believe. But
I'm
it's
glad I was
true.
sitting down for that part. Holy.
So the Oilers have
Breaking.
the Oilers have benefited from cheap goaltending for years. What's it been? 3 years? That's how long that Skinner deal was, right? Yeah. So people are always like, well, the gambling buyout, sure, whatever you want to do. The salary cap is moving so much that Tristan Jarry's $5 million point whatever it is just going to be a very average goalie contract. Yep. And the
It's going to
Oilers
be a
were
backup contract.
It might, honestly, further down the road, it'll probably be closer to that. But, at the end of the day, the Oilers, if Stuart Skinner was playing at the level Tristan Jarry is currently playing at, which he was not, by the way,
You'd probably command 6.
they would have to pay him that money.
Yep.
So they actually probably cheaped out. Today they did not. But next season they had. They will, sorry.
To me, the unfortunate part is I thought Jarry was playing really well last night, too.
So he's playing
Outside of the team giving up in the last 5 minutes of a couple games
He's
for
been solid.
seemingly no reason, he's been great. I agree with you.
So it's a bummer. Although, last night my brain does tend to go to the gallows humor when things like this happen. And I'm just like, it's kind of funny that his first time back in Edmonton as an Oiler is to have an injury diagnosed.
Yeah, he's not been to the arena yet.
But at least he gets to hang out at home because he's got a house here.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because you brought this up on Tuesday, as you were referring to how good the Oilers training staff has been, how no one's gone back with extra injuries. True. So it'll be interesting to see how well we deal with this here.
And it is your fault that this happened, Liam.
That's fair.
Jinx us? No, I think you just put a spotlight on the training staff, and we'll see what they can do to get them through this.
Yeah, well, exactly. We'll know how injury prone is if it happens again. But also too,
But now you just think if he comes back around the trade deadline, it's like getting
Trade
somebody
trade
around the trade deadline
deadline?
for free. That's a groin injury, man. I'm always worried about those.
I hope he's back before the
My
fucking trade
God.
deadline.
It's February, isn't it?
What?
It's February.
No, it's March 8th.
Because of the Olympic break.
Oh,
But
I was thinking February because I still think this is going to be probably late January before he comes back.
that,
Really?
Yeah, I think it's going to be 4 to 6.
Are you guys not? You're optimistic?
No, they
Way
put him
more
on
optimistic.
IR, not LTIR.
They put him on IR right now. He has not come back to get reevaluated yet. He might be back getting reevaluated right now, but I'm going 4 to 6.
Roslovic was on the IR with a nut surgery, so
Well, that's different.
A little unrelated. Groin, though, so I suppose.
But the other side of it,
I think if it is a groin, obviously we're guessing.
okay, but here's the other side of it.
That's at least a week-to-week diagnosis.
Yeah.
And with the Oilers, week-to-week so far has meant month.
Even if it's a knee tweak, I still think it's going to be closer to 4 weeks.
I don't think it's a neat. Well, here's the
I'm just
interest.
guessing on
Here's
what
the
it is,
interesting part of it. So you're easily the most athletic person on this podcast.
How dare you?
whoa, I run a
dare
little
you.
bit.
To be fair,
Yes,
I am
100%.
blessed.
I take the stairs.
Everybody else is offended. Liam's just like, hold on.
CCRHL.ca, buddy. Look it up.
So
Stairs for years
you
now.
just said, tell us what you said about your groin injury.
Oh, so I did this years ago, and I barely flinched, and something just went, and it hurt for a while.
But you couldn't. You said you couldn't lift your leg.
No. So it was my left leg. So I got in my right leg. I'd kind of sit. The Jeep's a little bit elevated than the regular car. I'd sit there, and when I turned my body, I really couldn't lift my own left leg up.
Yeah.
So it would hurt to lift it up. So I'd grab by the pant leg and do it with my hand.
I also had the exact same thing. I remember specifically it was when I was driving the Alfa Romeo and I had to drag my left leg up over the.
Are you
Yeah,
trying
you
to
could
push yourself into second on this list of most of the... Yeah, I had a... mine was so bad.
Mine was literally.
I'm
up-
so athletic, I've never hurt my groin.
I hurt my groin sleeping, so that is literally how I
I'm telling you,
hurt
man,
myself.
Well, I was going
I'd
to
say give it a
say...
couple of years, but
I've also thrown my back out getting out of the shower.
Oh yeah.
So
do you think you could skate off the ice?
When it,
Yes,
I don't
'cause,
think-
like,
yeah, probably.
I
But
think
he looks,
absolutely,
He
yes.
looks normal when he was skating off the ice.
See, that's the
it
thing,
didn't
though.
look
There's been
uncomfortable.
so many. Connor McDavid skated off the ice with a broken collarbone, and we're like, hey, it looks bad, but he got off the ice. He really wasn't. He looked fine. Connor, when he broke his knee, didn't he skate off the ice? Or did he,
No, he was
No, he
carried
got
off
help.
Calgary?
the
Yeah,
ice.
I don't remember
got
that.
help.
So-
I remember being there. But
My point is, I think he'll be done for at least a week. I don't think we'll see him until whatever the first game is after the week of Christmas.
I bet you
27th.
early 2026 he's back.
The earliest I think that's we'll see.
So earliest is the December 27th because I
Tyler,
think that's
pull
the
out your
first game
sheet.
back.
Let's do some
no,
predictions.
it's the
We're
Winnipeg.
gonna do it.
It's
We're
the
doing it.
Winnipeg game.
I don't like this.
I don't like this game either, but we're maintaining consistency on this
Yeah, I
podcast.
appreciate that.
I think what could keep him out is not necessarily the actual injury, because it could just be a strain. It could be something minor like that, but those things, like you said, they can linger, so they'll probably wait until he's perfect. But the trade freeze is today for a goaltender as well, which is an interesting layer on things.
Well, I don't think they were going to go to the trade free. I think you have at least one guy down in the Bakersfield that you're going to give a go before you go to the trade.
I think this could actually, in a weird way, be like a bit of a blessing in disguise in the sense of like
you guys see what Ingram would do.
You had to figure it out with Ingram eventually, and now you're forced to figure it out with Ingram. And if he's bad for the next week, it is very, very easy in early January to be like Alex Lyon.
Let's continue on with this, but first I want to tell you about the Jasper Pond Hockey Tournament. We are a month out almost. Give or take a couple days. January 23rd to the 25th, we are taking over the JPL, the Jasper Park Lodge. We're going to be playing some 4-on-4 on beautiful Lake Mildred. You're going to be surrounded by the mountains. You're going to be surrounded by nation staff. You're going to be surrounded by all kinds of amazing people. Get your team in. Join us. This tournament always sells out, so don't delay. You only got a month left. And if you are concerned, I got a couple DMs over the last week. If you're concerned about your team just not being good enough to play in the tournament, there's different levels. So you don't got to worry about going out and getting roasted by Aaron Volpatti.
Which we have been before.
Which we have a couple of times.
Go for
Aaron
the knee.
Volpatti.
Well,
I might have to next time. If I see that Washington Capitals bag come out, he's getting one to the knee. Anyway, go sign up for the Jasper Pond Hockey Tournament. All right, Tyler, get a sheet out. So I've got the schedule in front of me. So currently it is Friday the 19th. This weekend we got a doubleheader. We've got the Wild tomorrow at 1 o'clock, which is very rude the day after the nation staff party. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking forward to
1 o'clock. You'll be up around.
I got to write GDB
11-ish.
tomorrow. My brain is going to be running on 3/4 cylinders.
That was going to be the other idea I was going to do for the gift exchange, which I didn't do. I was going to make, since it's an early puck drop tomorrow, a hangover pack and just get like 6 Gatorades, like a liquid IV thing, like all of this stuff. I was like, I bet you that one would have gotten stolen a few times.
A big sandwich.
So we got the Wild tomorrow. The Golden Knights back at home on Sunday. And then you got the Flams is the last game before the Christmas break. That's on the 23rd on Tuesday. 3 days off. And then back to work on Saturday in Calgary for another Battle of Alberta on the 27th. Then they round out the calendar year. You got the Jets on Monday. That is in Winnipeg. And then back here for a rematch against the Bruins on New Year's Eve. And then we get into January. So let's make our predictions. When does Tristan Jarry come back into the lineup?
January 6th versus Nashville.
January 6th versus
Locked in.
Nashville. That is a Tuesday. So that's Tyler's guess. Dan, what do you got?
I found a weird calendar on the Oilers website. I'm on Dimanche 18th.
Oh, you're in the French.
December 18th.
Which
Yep.
Do you think he's going to come back
No,
yesterday?
no, it's Sunday the 18th of January.
Janvier.
Who do they play?
That is the Blues.
Blues.
Which, if my math is correct, is also Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' 1,000 game night.
We hope.
What?
Don't you fucking
Tyler, now we're going to have to recite back to
Don't
that
you start.
comment
Oh, you never know.
next week.
You take that back.
I do take it back. Knock on wood.
All right. Dan, what did you say? You said
Jan
against the
18th
Blues.
against the
Liam, what do you
Blues.
got?
I will be the optimist on this show for once in my life.
All right.
New Year's Eve,
New Year's Eve. Okay.
Redemption game.
Who do they play?
Boston.
Classic Boston.
Rick, what do you
Why
got?
would you put him out there against the team that hurt
Payback
him?
game.
First home game back from a short road trip.
Maybe they're looking for him again. They know where his injury is. They're going for it.
Then beat him up.
I will go to January 15th against the Islanders.
That is also a home game.
Yep.
I hate to be pessimistic. I don't trust.
I could go later, but
I'm surprised you didn't.
well, to be fair, I was looking at the day that you took, so
I'm
have
going to
this ability
go.
to take things out of my brain. It's crazy.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go the 20th against the Devils. So that is also at home. Then he would come back at a start against the Devils. And then his next start would be in theory, on that Thursday against the Penguins when they come to Edmonton.
Interesting.
So we'll see. Here's hoping everybody is wrong, and that it's only a couple of days.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
Saturday for Ingram.
Matt Tompkins gets a start in January, yes.
So that kind of is my question.
How are you splitting up the weekend?
No, that's like, is it like, I don't think you can go to Pickard back-to-back games, which seems silly, but like we have seen this before, and I know we saw it in the playoffs, but I think it's a bit different because you're playing the same
Didn't we
team.
just face? Didn't Winnipeg do that with Comrie?
Yes, and but they went back-to-back nights too, so it's a little bit different. But my point is, Do you almost just rotate him? And I mean, it will be dependent on how Ingram does, but if you just go Pickard, Ingram, Pickard, Ingram, Pickard, Ingram,
Yep.
the way I feel like that might be a little bit better for them. Maybe you can go like back-to-back some Pickard for the Calgary games because there's such a big gap.
Yeah, I think you're going to give Pickard probably, I don't know,
It will be dependent on performance too, of course.
5/8 of the starts. Like,
I think it's going to be
it's
all
not gonna be
result
half
based.
and half, but it's going to depend as you go, though. You're going to change it as you go. I think for right now, I think for the next 3 games, they will go Ingram, Pickard, Pickard.
Do we have the picks for the Ingram when we thought he was going to get called up?
We didn't really do
I
that.
didn't even say. I said Tompkins. I actually thought I was going to be close.
Rick and BM said it'd be Ingram, but it was all tied to how many more games would Pickard play.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
we
the
were
win.
bringing new goalies in.
Yeah.
I'm taking the win. I'm claiming it. I haven't had many wins on this podcast.
Are we throwing out our Stuart Skinner save percentage guesses
No.
and guess the number of starts he makes?
Nope, because
I
no
think
one ever
we-
said that was for the Oilers.
That was true. That
That
wasn't
is true.
specified.
I think we carry that one forward.
Has he played again since?
He didn't play last night, so probably not.
They only, I guess it was.
Also, no team's fired their coach yet, which is interesting.
How
There's-
Do we have guesses on that?
Yeah, we guessed which team would fire their coach. Do you remember yours?
I know I'm wrong. It's
Dan-
Jared Bednar.
Yeah, Colorado Avalanche have 2 losses on the year. So that one looks
that one aged really well.
really bad.
Does anybody have Craig Berube on there?
No, I have the Kings. Rick had the Islanders. Liam had the Sens, and BMU had the Sabres.
the
Ooh,
Sens.
you're probably gonna win yours.
I'm looking good here.
Have we had a hat trick yet this year?
The
For the
Oilers,
Oilers?
McDavid.
Yeah, McDavid.
Okay, no, me and Dan are getting points for that one. We guessed Connor would get the first hat trick.
Oh, what did the rest of us say?
Rick said Leon. BM said Leon. You said Mangiapane.
I said Mangiapane.
I said.
That might be the funniest one. That's amazing.
Because there's 2, right? Connor got one and then
He's so
Hyman got
good
one.
in the
Yeah, I
neutral
was
zone.
going to say.
One
Nowhere else.
abstract prediction. I said the Oilers will win the President's Trophy. Not happening.
Oh,
Dan
right.
said every Canadian team in the West makes the playoffs.
Yeah,
Are we the only ones in right now?
Yep.
yeah, currently.
Fucking nailed it.
Rick said Connor's going to pose with 5 trophies at the end of the year. That,
We're still going.
yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Liam said the Oilers make 3 trades in season. They've already got 2.
Pretty good.
And BM had Savoy for Calder.
Listen, there's time. He's getting
3
better.
trades in season. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's going to be too many.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
clear
said
that
at least 3
easy.
trades.
No, you just said the Oilers will make
No,
3
I
trades.
remember. Well, if they make 3, that's true. Even if they
You're
make
gonna
4,
clear
they
it,
still make
for sure.
3 trades.
I like how Munchie's pumping his tires right now, ignoring the fact he just said Mangiapane was going to get the first hat trick for the Oilers.
Yeah, but I won a trivia game on Tuesday.
Our McDavid goals bet? What is that? 'Cause
So we did
revisited
McDavid
that.
goals once at the beginning of the year. I said 57, Dan said 61, Rick said 67, Liam said 54, BM said 56. And then when he
flying
was
now.
struggling to score, we
no.
we did another one. So this is McDavid goals as of October 28th. In brackets, he has 1 in 10 games, so that we'd remember it. I changed my answer to dead on 50. Dan stayed high at 62. Rick went all the way to 41.
I said like 35.
He said 31.
Wow.
And BM said 44.
He's at 20.
He's at 21 already.
Yeah, I'm paced for 49.
That means he's scored 20 goals in the last 15 games.
That's what I wanted to see what he's done like since he shed that bad start or whatever.
20 goals in 15 games
What's
is insane.
like? I don't know the math what he's at now, but he had 14 points in his first 12 games.
He's at 58 points. On pace for 136 points.
So October
That's a lot.
took a minute to get going. Now our man's
tired.
gone supernova.
He was tired.
Who isn't sleepy? I'm tired right now.
It's a lot of hockey in the
I'm
last
still
2 years for
confident
him.
at 61.
I had to walk up all those
I'm
stairs
gonna-
today.
He had
I'm
a
gonna
wedding
take
to
my
go
first
to and
bet.
a wedding to do the year before that.
You're going to go back to your first bet
Well,
now
I mean,
to the
someone's
new
going to get point. Like, there's a lot of points to go around here when
It
we
is.
do this at the end of the year.
It's
I
true.
like that we revisit this. This is good.
So, just quickly, McDavid in October had 3 goals and 14 points in 12 games. In November, he had 8 goals and 22 points in 14 games. In December, he has 10 goals, 22 points in 9 games. That's good.
So if you're the coach, what you do is inside the dressing room is you have a calendar all that say December.
Yeah.
You take down December, bang, December.
Just have a
That's a good
Christmas
idea.
on every 25th of the month.
God damn.
It's something about December is he just tears the league apart.
Legs get moving.
That goal he scored last night, beauty. Great pass by Nuge, by the way.
Unbelievable pass. Yeah.
Anyone else want him to go upstairs with that backhand?
Didn't care. Put it in.
I understand that, but some of these goalies, like, because I think he did the exact same move a game or two before that.
I think it was a scouting report because if you watched every breakaway the Oilers had, they all tried to make the same move.
Yeah, I just feel like trying to tuck it in between the post and that skate that's sliding towards the post. It's a door that's closing. It takes timing. But if you look about 12, 13 inches above that, it is wide open.
It's so hard though when you're flying to.
I get it, but like that's
What made the
this is gonna
Hutson
sound
goal so
dumb,
nice.
but like in terms of breakaways, the easiest breakaway and the one that's most used by everybody outside of the NHL, like regular people like us, is a forehand backhand. That's almost everything we do, right?
But it's hard to raise the puck. Like when you're flying in full speed and you do a forehand
I've never
to your
gone. I
backhand.
could never gone his speed before, but I just like get it above the pad, please. There's just I think the margin for error is smaller.
You guys want to hear one last fun fact?
Please.
If the Oilers win tomorrow against the Minnesota Wild, they will be the #1 team in the NHL in December.
That is fun.
Do we get a banner for that?
I think so. It goes right next
if we
to
did like an
Nashville's
NBA
banner.
Cup style thing.
The worst team, you ask?
It would also be the Oilers' first 3-game win streak of the year.
Crazy.
They're currently on it. Oh, no, that's right. They won't.
Have you guys been watching with less stress now?
Never had it.
Yeah,
Like, as to what?
wasn't stressed. Less frustration at the end of it, though.
I don't know. For me, like leading into a game in November, like I don't know, the Colorado game would be a good example when they went out on that road trip to play like Philly and Columbus. Like leading up to the games, I was like nervous, being like, "Fuck, they need to play good tonight and like right the ship."
I think that the rest of us, and maybe Liam can speak more to this, but I think the rest of us are guilty of not having as much invested in the outcomes
Financially?
in November. No.
Yes.
in how your shows are going to turn out the next day. And so I feel like maybe
Losses
that's
make
like,
it easier for a show, no?
Yeah, kind of.
do they?
I just
Depends.
You don't enjoy losses because
the-
the miserable
More
chat.
content.
The
More
chat
content.
sucks.
More
it's
interaction.
good to have a mix.
Yeah,
For sure.
It's nice to get a win here or there.
Yeah, I don't know. I early in the year, like in November, not that I ever like I knew they were gonna get it back at some point, but I was like, oh man, like I didn't want them to do like a panic dumb thing because they were losing these games. I was nervous for some games in November, being like, fuck, they gotta right the ship here. But now, like, if they go and lose tomorrow against Minnesota, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it, sort of thing. And maybe that's it, like less frustration after. But like when they lost to Montreal, I wasn't like, God, what the fuck? What is going on? I was just like, win some, you lose some.
To me, that changed. I think it was probably around the Washington game.
Even Colorado didn't bother me.
Colorado bothered me just because it was such a shit stomping, but like it was more, I wasn't losing sleep about it. I was just annoyed.
They just couldn't find their game, but it's not like they're like a brand new team. There's so many players that were here last year with a sprinkle in of new bees, I guess. I was never totally worried about them finding their legs. This is kind of what they do every year, and then they do try and start to fix their game a bit when you're watching just structure, but the results aren't there, which really frustrates people.
Continuing on with some injury notes, obviously Tristan Jarry hit the IR today. Jack Roslovic was put on LTIR, though.
It goes
That was retroactive. Gregor said he is healed from his issue. Thank the Lord.
God bless.
I think they had to put a cone on him. They didn't. No interviews with cones.
Like a dog? Yeah.
No interviews with the cones.
I would put a cone
And
on.
maybe a practice
Maybe
time he's
oven
wandering around
mitts?
the big one.
Cone and oven mitts.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Makes sense.
Gregor speculated he could be back for Tuesday, which would be nice.
Does that fit into the whole LTIR situation?
I believe he's actually eligible to leave LTIR for Sunday's game if they wanted to do that.
But then we'd have to do some sort of.
They would just have to send down.
Salary.
I don't think it's even salary. I think it's
Roster spot.
roster spot.
Maximum?
Farewell,
Yeah,
Max.
they're fine money wise. But yeah, they to activate him because Kapanen's on LTIR too. Like they would probably just have to transfer Clattenburg transfer Clattenburg to LTIR or just send down Max Jones.
The other note that came out today, Jake Wallman, that bone bruise, it's actually a fracture.
Sometimes you just misdiagnose a broken leg.
You couldn't see it. It was bruised. It was dark.
Mm-hmm. Said the swelling came down. They found a fracture. That looks like he will be out 5-6 weeks. Currently has been on the shelf 2 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks, sorry. So another 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks out.
Oh, it's not on top of. He's not
No.
5 and 6.
No, not 5 or 6 additional weeks.
That would maybe make sense why he came back and skated for that one practice and was like, I can't play.
This isn't very bruisey.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a bruise. It feels like something a little bit more than that.
Sir, it's a bruise.
I would love to have seen when they finally got the x-ray or whatever happens when the swelling comes down. They go, yeah, that's a broken bone.
Well, like,
Sorry, that's
remember-
my bad. That's on me.
Remember with Sidney Crosby when he had all those concussions and they eventually
his
figured
neck.
out, like, oh, you had a broken neck? It's like, how do you miss a broken neck?
Yeah, it's like
We weren't looking there. We were looking at his brain.
Yeah, this concussion won't get better.
Broken neck.
Why is your head tilted like that?
So a little bit of time to wait still for our friend Jake Wallman. Tyler, you mentioned Alex Lyon before. It seems like there's some smoke there. I don't know much about him outside of he plays for Buffalo.
I like him. He's a guy who, like, if you want to compare what the Avs did last year, they went and got Blackwood, who they viewed as their starter, and they went and got a really, really good, reliable backup in Scott Wedgwood. Okay, if you're the Oilers, Alex Lyon's your Scott Wedgwood, right? Going to be available for cheap. Buffalo's got to get rid of him at some point. He's a guy who has shown throughout his career he's totally comfortable being the backup. But when you go to him and say, shit, give us 10 straight good starts, he does it. Like, he did it for Florida. He's doing it right now for Buffalo. He's won 4 in a row for the Sabres.
Played well in Detroit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like every stop he's kind of had, he's been exactly what you'd want a quality backup goaltender to be. So, yeah, I really like the idea of Alex Lyon. I think he presents tremendous upside compared to Calvin Pickard without the significant floor that Pickard brings. So, yeah, I'm all in on the Alex Lyon idea.
Dollars?
But 1.5 for 1 more year. So, like, that way you're going into next year.
And next year.
Yeah.
But
I do.
mean, that's also variable if you're, or movable if you were to like pick up somebody else or something like that.
I do understand though, like, you got Ingram for a reason. Try him out. So I would look at this in maybe January. Buffalo might not wait that long, but we'll see.
Are you held back at all because the team is in love with the players are in love with Pickard?
I think once Christmas hits, you've done right by the player. And if he continues to struggle, you go, hey,
When was the last time you'd say Pickard struggled?
I mean, just again, he's played better in some
the
starts
team
here.
has obviously played better in front of him.
Yeah. But I mean, we're still looking at a guy who has a what on the year? An 858? Like, his numbers still
At what point do we stop looking at his full year? Just because it's so hard to get out of the basement. It's like what we did with our PK a couple years ago.
He's allowed 4 goals in 3 of his last 4 starts. I guess we'll give him a lot of credit for the Boston game too. But like in 3 of his last 4 starts, he's allowed 4 or more goals and been below a 900 in 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, but one of those was Seattle, wasn't it? And there was like some junky ones at the end. Kind of like you referred to the other.
Yeah, but I still didn't like his
game
game that night against Seattle. They scored 1 late, yes. That made it 9-4. Hilarious game. But he still gave up 3 through the first 2 periods. I don't know.
Just what we've heard about this team, how much they love that player. I would just be curious to see what it would take for them to go and move him.
Probably him getting outdueled by Connor Ingram in the next week.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, but you're not really moving him at that point.
Putting him on waivers.
I understand that, but you're not like trading him. It's maneuvering him within the organization.
Yeah.
You're not shipping him out somewhere else.
Other thing I want to touch on, a couple of things. Quinn Hutson, first NHL goal last night. Ended up being the game winner. Good for the kid.
Keep him up.
He's a poacher.
Just play him.
Yeah, he played just over 6 minutes last night.
Mm-hmm.
The minutes played thing is always interesting to me because at the end of the day, it was a tight hockey game.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't, I understand why Knobloch wouldn't want to put him in
There was a bunch of penalties too.
certain spots. And
No, what did he play against Pittsburgh, though? Because there was like a time, what were we up in Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh game, 2 or 3?
But there was a lot of penalties.
That's when I was like, you know what, we're up 3. This might give a chance for them to play Hudson with a little less. Oh, no.
He
What
played
happened?
6:59 against Pittsburgh, 6:26 last night.
last night?
Yep.
That's funny. I just think there was a lot of penalties in the Pittsburgh game too, especially in the third period. They had a 4-minute power play at one point. You know what I mean? Like, I just think
He's an offensive player, correct?
we.
Okay, so let's just say Roslovic is back right away. Do you put Roslovic on the first line,
No.
drop Nuge to 3, and this way you have an offensive centerman to play with an offensive kid?
No.
What do you do?
Hudson, Henrique, Roslovic.
Hudson,
Ooh, I like that.
Henrique, and Roslovic.
Because
Maybe not
Roslovic
in
is
that
a
order.
play driver. And Henrique has been good with offensive players this season. The problem is he obviously doesn't play with them very often.
Henrique's numbers when he's not with Trent Frederick are so funny. They're great.
Yeah,
Like what's great though?
I'll pull them up for you.
Please. I just don't feel like Henrique's had a great year.
so while Tyler's pulling
And
that
someone
up,
brought it up the other day, like the plays kind of die in and around him.
I think plays die around Mangiapane way more than Rico.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's it's a comparison there, but I just do. I've always felt like Henrique, with where he was drafted and his career before he got here, I expected a little bit more offense from where he plays.
Yeah.
And also, I'm a big fan of the defensive game. I'm not saying that. I just felt like this is like one of those guys who can be your checking guy who also has, 18, 22 goals.
I think Hudson has a gritty side to his game too.
Yeah,
I've
he
noticed
was
that,
sassy.
yeah.
And I don't think he needs the puck to score, in the sense of he doesn't.
Technically, everybody does. But
But
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, he doesn't need to drive the play. He'll just wait for the puck to find him. And
He'll go find the puck, yeah.
And where Roslovic is a guy who kind of complements that a little bit because
He likes to have the puck.
he loves having the puck. And Henrique, I think he's better when he also doesn't have the puck. So I think that line would actually complement themselves quite well.
When Rico and Frederick are together, 161 5-on-5 minutes this year. They're -7. Rico alone, 244 minutes, only -4. So 80 more minutes, and the plus minus at 5-on-5 gets 3 better. But the expected numbers are also insane. When Rico and Frederick are together, a 38% expected goals for. When you pull Rico away, it shoots up from 38 to 56%. And Freddie's number also goes from 38 to 48. I just think they both don't mesh together. It's very obvious after watching them. And Freddie, I thought had a good game the other night.
I thought he was decent yesterday.
So if we do get a guy like Roslovic back right away, then having Hudson here, it does allow Frederick to drop to 4, play more of that blue-collar fourth line from the 80s and 90s style, and go 3 more offensive lines.
They also pushed Frederick up the lineup for shifts yesterday. I looked.
I don't mind doing that when you sprinkle it, but
Well, for whatever reason, maybe you guys saw something, but so the others get the short-handed goal. Matthias Janmark comes onto the ice and kills that penalty. He then doesn't play for 10 more minutes. He didn't play until there was 6 minutes left in the game. And they were just rotating the lines.
Trent Frederick's most common line mates last night were Podkolzin and Draisaitl.
Yeah.
So I think Knobloch saw something because Savoy also only played 13 minutes last
Yeah,
night.
and he was bumped down to play with Henrique and Mangiapane.
Yeah.
And then you saw Draisaitl was also playing with Hudson and Jones a little bit. I think Nuge took a shift there too. I thought
By the
it was
way,
a really random thing.
you just touched on something that bothered me from last night, that Tyler was able to weasel out of a shoey just because Leon Draisaitl was on the ice.
I didn't weasel out of anything. I said on my show when we were reading the lines, I read the line of Max Jones, Trent Frederick, and Quinn Hutson. I said if those 3 players are on the ice for a 5-on-5 goal, I will do a shoey tomorrow on ON every day. Those 3 players were never on the ice for a goal. I don't have to do a shoey.
Soft.
That's not soft. That's how the fucking bet worked.
Wow.
People in the chat were like, oh, you're welching. Not welching. It was a bet.
says Welchin anymore.
Someone said Welchin?
Yeah, people said I was welching on a bet.
That was like your grandfather in there.
The tone I got there.
It's a delicious
that was
juice brand.
Wow.
I didn't bail on it. There was a very clear parameter to the bet.
Yell at me about Raphael Lavoie again.
Jeez, Welchin.
What do you think Raph's up to?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm scared to
Not-
look.
Gambling down in Henderson.
Not playing in the top 6 anyway. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, in Henderson,
Maybe
probably.
the top 6 is Henderson.
I honestly doubt it.
I'm just going to
He's having a good year in Henderson.
Yeah, good for him.
I'm going to sit
How
here
many's he got?
quietly.
Yeah.
Tyler
What's he got?
scared me a minute.
I did yell pretty hard there.
What's he got?
14 points, 14 games.
Well, you know who has more than that? Quinn Hutson.
What's Borgo got? What about our friend Borgo?
Gives a shit.
Yeah, that's
Guy
probably.
ruined everything around here. I have to hear every fucking time the others play Minnesota. Oh, you know they could have got just
Guess
the
who they play
Wolves
tomorrow?
did? I know they play tomorrow, Rick.
And
People
you're going to be
brought it up
hungover.
already. Well, we'll see.
You're going to deal with all of that stuff being hungover and angry.
22 points in 28
That's why I
games.
deleted Twitter. Unbelievable. 22 points in 8 games.
28 games.
You deleted Twitter?
On my phone, I did.
Oh, right. Not fully committed
All
yet.
right, so the
I
shoey
can't
conversation did not go where I thought it was going to go.
No.
Yep, I'm scared now.
You got the whole night to get him in another one for tomorrow, though.
We're going to talk about Babe Ruth a little bit more later.
What'd he do?
He definitely did a shoey.
You don't want to know.
I
There's
think
probably
he did
some of
other
those stories
things
too, but it was 1905s or something. Things were different back then.
Well, you can Google that on your own time.
Yeah. Crazy.
A year to the day, Liam.
I know.
Oh, someone did get really mad at me, right, for tweeting about it.
Yes. Yes.
They were like, he has family descendants who have to read this crap. I was like, hey, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure they're dialed in.
Sure, they're dialed into my Oilers
Yeah.
Twitter account.
All right.
God,
Last thing before we get to the
Get a
betting
life.
segment, Ask the Idiots. Minnesota, Vegas. How do you do the goalie splits?
Ingram first.
I think I would go Ingram first, too.
Pickard, too.
There's one other layer to this, which is interesting. Jack Hughes is day-to-day and Shea Theodore is week-to-week. So I don't think either of them will play on Sunday.
You mean Jack Eichel?
What did I say?
Jack Hughes.
He's
I was
also,
confused too.
also still hurt.
Also
I
out,
was
still
very
cut
Yeah,
himself.
still hurt Jack Eichel.
All right.
Rewind. Cut that, Reese.
Got you.
He was playing that game. Rick nailed it.
But you weren't wrong.
Why you sat there just staring at me.
But you weren't wrong.
Such a blank.
It is true. Jack Hughes is not playing on
What I
Sunday.
say? What I say? BM's giving me that look. What I say? What I say?
Click.
You mean Eichel?
Who do you trust more, Ingram or Pickard?
Neither.
Which
Third
game do you
option.
need more?
No. Who do you trust more, Ingram or Pickard?
Pickard.
Pickard.
Okay, one team that you're going to play this weekend is 22nd in goals in their last 10 games. One team is 5th.
Play him against Minnesota.
I'm sticking with Vegas because it's a divisional game and I want that.
Points are points, Rick.
Yep, but negative points are also the lack of points from the opposition team.
got
It's like a 4-point. It's like a 4-point game against Vegas. It's only a 2-point game against Minnesota.
Pickard.
But if Vegas wins the night before, I get what you're saying that you can like take 2 points and there's a bit of a swing. But like, I don't know.
That's.
I just wanna win
strictly.
one of them.
That is my
6-7.
Oh.
6-7.
Who are you starting? Don't yell at me.
I'm going Pickard tomorrow. Ingram at home. Give Ingram a day to get like a little bit more comfortable around the team.
Obviously, Calgary gets Pickard. Yeah. I mean, I do think you have to think about this on a 3-game.
Pickard, Ingram, Pickard. Yeah, easy.
Dan, what are you doing with the weekend?
I don't know. Like I genuinely, I've been wrong about pretty much everything for the last like 3 weeks
how we keep
when
you
it comes to
around.
this
Balance
team. Yeah, when it comes to this team, like I predicted that it was gonna be the flip of what it was in Montreal and Toronto. I predicted that. That would be fine. So I don't know.
Was anybody close on the goal predictions?
Yeah, we had a couple. Someone missed by 1 goal in each of them.
I thought Tompkins was going to be the guy that they were going to call up. I'm just wrong. So I don't think that there's a wrong answer at this point, just because Pickard, this injury has just kind of forced you to make a decision.
We're splitting hairs.
The team has to win the hockey game, and I think that the team has to know that both these guys need run support. So
Ingram's done it before, therefore I think I think he was the expected heir apparent coming into the season. So I think that's why you go with it.
In his career, in 5
boy.
games against the Minnesota Wild, Connor Ingram has a .937 save percentage and a 2.17 goals against average.
Okay, do
Something
Matt
about
Tompkins, though.
Something about seeing that green.
Must be. Against Vegas, for those curious, he has a .907 and a 3.12.
All right, changing my answer. Ingram goes tomorrow.
Both games for Ingram. Let's do it.
What was Ingram doing during day games?
I think ultimately, I think they probably go with Pickard tomorrow just because give Ingram a minute, like
Yeah.
some introductions, maybe a nice team dinner.
Hello, I am
Hello.
Connor. Hello,
Nice to
I'm
meet
also
you.
Connor.
Jarry didn't get that.
Wow, he got there the night before. Maybe had a little lobby bar cocktail.
Great cocktail.
We have some day drinks right now.
I love a lobby
okay.
bar cocktail.
Ingram's got to be there by now.
This adds up quite well.
The Kate's Jet.
Calvin Pickard against the Minnesota Wild. 8 games in his career. Pretty good numbers. .917 save
Really?
percentage. Yeah. And a, 2.58 goals against. Still worse than Connor Ingram. However,
Whomever.
1 game against the Vegas Golden Knights, .909 save percentage.
You
What does that mean?
pre-drinking for the Christmas party?
I actually misread it. I thought it was 6. I thought it was 6 games against the Golden Knights. It was only 1. 6 games against Vancouver. Still .909.
Keep that in mind.
I think we've all talked about it a bunch, but Dan and Rick probably haven't had a chance. Any commentary on Leon's 1,000th point, because that was on Tuesday.
Good for him. It's a great accomplishment. I never thought his $8 million contract was too much.
Are you proud of him?
I am proud of him.
All right. Just think of how many more goals he'd have right now if he had spent a little bit more time in the AHL. But
Dan
no,
once said, he has to go
credit
back to the
to
AHL.
it's a credit to, like, I think, like, everything around that was fun. I think that it was neat that the Oilers got to celebrate in front of Skinner, even though that was the case.
Thought that was neat?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's part of the shtick.
thought it was
That's no. It's.
Well,
I think
when you get
Stewart's-
upset, you just go back to your phone, you ping up your bank app.
I think
and look
Stewart's
at all
fine.
the zeros and commas you have in your bank account. You
bank app?
No, I
There's a lot
refer
of
to him.
zeros.
I counted 3 zeros. Is that is that the number I'm supposed to say?
I counted 2, but it's after a decimal.
It's the commas you want to look for.
There's a decimal between 1
Yeah, I
and
got
2.
I think that there was something to, and I know, yes, there's competitiveness and all that, but I think that there was just something kind of bonding to having Stu be a part of that, even though it was on the wrong side of it. It was nice afterwards.
I think you should have gotten the
moment
The
between
downside
two of
is
them,
you can't buy
and
the
the
shirt.
shirt was awesome.
The downside is you can't buy the shirt.
Ask Kennedy.
Also, shout out
You
to
can make
Zach.
the shirt, but you can't buy the shirt. That I know.
A shout out to Zach for that article that he did for Oilers Nation, as well as you guys for having Christian and including Oilers Nation Germany on
Yeah, he
in
was
the
great.
show.
And then Oilers Nation Germany translated Gregor's article and posted it on their site too, which was cool.
What I did like, though, was the interactions with Stu in the hallway. That, to me, did not look like guys that we saw interact with him were guys that wanted him to leave the dressing room.
And just like, Connor scored the empty netter to make it 6, whatever it was at that point. Give him a little tap on the pad when he's going through.
Yeah. But then the hugs and the 2 hands on the shoulders as he's walking, like, it showed to me that I don't think they were giving up on their goaltender. But not to say that it wasn't time for both to leave their teams, but to me, I don't think the dressing room was lost, like some people had said.
I thought Stu's comment about how it was bittersweet after was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he had to have known that going in there. He's like, God damn it.
Also, that Tyler brought up a point a while ago that's been living rent-free in my head, that Stu probably chipped in on Leon's gift for 1,000 points.
I said that. Yeah. I wonder what. Do you think it was that weird?
Yell at again
cake?
if you don't get these right.
I'm
Yeah.
going to get yelled at all day today.
Oh, you're on the Oilers Nation Germany.
I went to the Oilers Nation Germany website because I just wanted to see the Gregor article written in German. I was can't read it. But there's a picture of Tristan Jarry on the front page, and he's making a save. But do you remember that show? Was it Love Is Blind, where there was that guy and he just didn't have a neck?
I've seen the videos.
No, you're thinking of 90 Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance, Big Ed. Yeah, Big Ed.
He does kind of
That's
look
just
like
what he
him.
reminds me of because his face is really funny in it too. He's just all scrunched up.
Juggling the puck off his chest.
Yeah.
He's trying to catch it.
Yeah, and he's just like this.
And the German title is Der Trade zum Cup.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Tristan Jarry, 4th off Stuart Skinner.
You know, could mean anything.
I was going to say the same thing, but I'm glad they did it. All right, let's talk a little betting for our friends at Bet365. Whatever your bet, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get in on the game. Use the code NATION at Bet365. Must be 19 years old or older. Got some early lines for tomorrow against the Minnesota Wild. Looking at the money line, the Oilers are dogs on the road. Plus 100, so that is a pick'em, and the Wild are minus 120. To cover the spread, to lose by less than 2 goals, the Oilers are minus 250. For the Wild to win by 2 or more, that is plus 205. Over under set at 5.5, minus 110 on either side of that.
3-3 in their last 6 head-to-head.
Oilers still 6th place in Stanley Cup odds.
Get them while you can.
They are plus 1,100 if you want to dabble.
I will bet on them when they go down 2-0 to the LA Kings in round 1. Thank you very much, Rick.
I have to assume the Kings are
Clearly,
gonna get there.
every season's the fucking same. We can wait.
The Avalanche are first at 350,
You'll never
plus
get back to
350.
1,100 though. They'll be in the playoffs already.
Plus 1,100, doozy. The Hurricanes are plus 750. Lightning plus 800. Golden Knights plus 900. Panthers at plus 1,000. How did everybody do last night? Did you do okay?
Nope.
Nope.
Lost everything.
Well, I only made one bet. It was for Leon to score, but I won on the Rams Seahawks game.
I lost.
$155.
I turned 25 into 135 with the touchdown by Ferguson and his 2 catches. Had he caught a second touchdown, which I also had 25 bucks, that was going to be about 1,100. I was very bummed out about that.
That is wild.
Well, since everybody loves to listen about losses, I had Nugent-Hopkins scoring, getting 3 shots in the game, and Jarry, no, not Jarry, who's the opposing goaltender? Swayman, having 25 saves or more. And the Swayman 25 saves or more screwed me.
I hate that was the one leg gets ruins the parlay. The thing that I didn't do well last night, but the one thing that evened me out is yesterday Ryder and I put a first goal scorer bet down on Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
I heard half the city owes you guys a thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure half the city made a little bit of cash off Ryder and I yesterday.
Can I throw you a futures bet?
Of course you can.
This was
Just
about,
gave me one.
what was it?
Elks to win the Grey Cup.
Plus 1,500.
You should just wait. That number will get better.
No.
Wait till they're 0-2.
Oh, I don't know if they'll be.
Connor McDavid, like a week, 10 days ago, was like plus 250 to win the scoring title, and McKinnon was running away with it. McDavid's now the favorite, but still plus money at plus 135. Tempting.
I bet his Hart odds have changed significantly over the last month as well.
I can tell you right now.
So if you're in on those early in October, good for you.
McKinnon's still running away, but McDavid's plus 165 in second place.
What's running away?
Minus 260.
We'll see how long.
Yeah.
Oh, Nate's having a great
If
season.
he has a December part 2.
Well, if he turns December to January into February, as he tends to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Little bet and talk. Of course, the lines that we're talking about today are probably going to move by the time the Oilers play the Wild tomorrow. But whatever your bet's, never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get it on the game. Use code NATION. Must be 19 years old or older at Bet365. What are you chuckling about over there?
It will be my hot performer.
Okay.
It's very funny.
One little piece of business before we get to hot and cold performers. Of course, it's Ask the Idiots for our friends at Swiss Donair. You think we can get Jay to get us some Donairs ordered in for the party?
Tuesday.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Thought we were eating at Dog Patch. Oh, you know what? Post-party Donairs. Yeah.
Post-party Donairs. Swiss Donairs, home of the old school Donair with the options if you want some flair. Open for 25 years and 7 days a week. Pride of the North Side. Swiss Donair is great for your events at home or the office. Check out their location at 8308 144th Ave Northwest or online at swissdonair.com. This one comes in from our friend Dukes.
All the way from Australia.
Tyler, I will start with you.
Okay.
During the broadcast last night, Jack kept saying he'd be cooler if he had the same last name as a city, like the E-Bug. Which city name do you think would be the coolest for him to have? Or if you had to change your last name to a city name, which city name would you choose?
Regina.
Tyler Regina?
I'm Tyler Regina.
Okay.
Jack's is Memphis. Jack Memphis. I think
Sounds
that's,
like a TV show character.
Yeah. Me, I don't know. Dusseldorf.
Danny Dusseldorf.
There you go.
That's what I call you.
Alliteration's fun.
I love alliteration. Liam, what town or city are you being named after?
Can it be a state?
No.
Nope.
Probably, if there's a
My
state, there's
name
probably a
is
city.
Florida.
I was going to say Liam, Virginia.
Okay.
I don't think that's a city.
Nope.
No.
It might be.
It might be a city.
It could
Maybe.
be.
Virginia, Minnesota.
There you go. Perfect.
Virginia City, Nevada. Virginia City, Montana.
Virginia City.
Virginia Beach,
it doesn't
Virginia.
Perfect.
Rick, what's your new last name?
Man, these are always so tough for me. I'm not very creative. I'm just staring at that picture with the clouds there.
Oh, that's what that is.
Rick.
Rick Cloud.
Ratimovic.
Rick Vegas.
Stripper name.
That is a stripper name.
Changed my job, I suppose.
I don't have one, so I Googled fun city names. See which one felt the most like me. And I'm going to go with Bagmilk Middelfart from Denmark. Bagmilk Middelfart.
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 I could see
Middelfart.
that working for you.
I
Middelfart.
dig it.
Middelfart. That's just
Checking
that.
in with Dukes. All right, now we get into some Christmas questions here, fellas.
Yes. Finally.
Rick, you're up first. What is the worst traditional Christmas food that you would be happy to have banned from your table? That comes in from Christina.
It never ends up at the table, but fruitcake. Is that what that? Yeah.
Or the like.
I have a couple others in my head too, but yeah, fruitcake for sure. That's the first
Is
one.
fruitcake the gelatin one?
No, but that was the other one in my head too.
Yeah, that one
one's
sucks.
ass. That is just wait.
Yeah, I guarantee you guys eat it.
I can
You
see
guys
it
have such a
now.
good cuisine. That Jello stuff all the time.
Cream on it and Jello.
Yeah. Some chunks of ham inside.
Ham.
Ham.
What are you talking about?
Isn't it the same thing?
No, mine's like the gelatin of like the fruit and shit.
Yeah,
in
well,
it.
I mean, there's other options.
Is
you
there
can
like
do with
ham
this, too.
versions of
There's
it?
If
stuff
there's
that
a
you get,
ham
like-
version of it, you should be banished from eating or cooking for anybody else. That's got to be like a wartime meal of gelatin with ham in it.
Is that it, Rick?
No, that's not really it. There's versions of it.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
So some weird gelatin dish that no one's heard of.
It has like cream in it. Oh, now everyone puts like cherries on top.
Oh,
What's that called?
You're making it sound better. Stop.
Dan, what are you banishing from your Christmas table?
Everybody hates a sequel, and for me, it's sweet potatoes. You don't need the sweet version of potatoes. They
Hold on. What are you
suck.
doing? Are you putting the marshmallows on?
No.
Okay, yeah, because I'm
That's
no marshmallows.
horrendous.
However, a nice sweet potato baked.
No.
Yep.
No.
With some like chipotle aioli.
No.
I love a sweet potato.
Stop trying to make sweet potatoes fries a thing, by the way.
Awesome.
Soggy, floppy fries? That's not what fries are.
That's the best part of fries.
No, that's called slicing a sweet potato and trying to make it better. It sucks. Sweet potatoes. You suck.
Tyler, what are you banning from your kitchen table?
Yeah, that gelatin dish. I can do without cranberry dressing as well. That's not really my jam. I just think it's kind of out of place, so
'cause
I
it's
can punt that.
Jelly.
The
It's not a
Polacks are
jam.
going to be very upset with you.
Really?
Yeah, they're the ones that everything on here is like they're Polish dishes, and they're the ones with the gelatin and the meat.
I knew it was Waz that showed me the gelatin with the meat thing.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
not good
that's
at all.
pretty
Oh, my
disgusting.
Lord. Let me see. That looks like you left soup in the fridge a
And
long
turn it
time.
upside down.
A long time.
Yeah, and then you turn it upside down, plopped out.
Essentially, that's what it is.
I never did
It
mine.
really is.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to make that one. I thought I was.
Oh, you
want
want to? Okay. What's yours?
I'm pretty out on broccoli.
Broccoli?
I like most vegetables, but broccoli's never been my favorite. So if
what about broccolini?
Either.
You're not
side.
preparing it right, I think.
Yep.
No, don't worry. I'm doing nothing to prepare anything at Christmas dinner. But broccoli is my final.
And you're not carving the turkey either.
No, I'm.
What
not.
exactly do you do for Christmas? You're getting to the age where you got to take a roll.
I host
I
Thanksgiving.
take all the rolls.
Okay, well, at Thanksgiving, what are you doing at Thanksgiving? What's your roll at Thanksgiving?
I cut the ham.
Electric
Please
knife?
tell me you get one of those spiraled hams too that are all pretty much cut already.
Canned ham.
The slices.
Get a nice spiral ham from Costco. He carves it up nice. For me, I like most foods at Christmas.
Sweet potatoes. You hate them.
You got to go to the dessert table. That's usually where there's something bad in there.
Yeah, like there's. Oh, you know what? There are those like white dusty cookies. What are those called? Sugar cookies.
Yeah, those are gross.
A meringue cookie? Are you talking about like the...
No, I'm just talking straight
Yeah,
sugar cookies.
okay, got it.
They are dusty, chalky cookies.
Minced meat,
Get them out of here. All right.
a can of cranberries.
Tyler, who sent you this Ask the Idiots question?
Ryan.
Ryan. So I'm going to start with Liam. Santa and the Grinch are racing each other this weekend down at Century Mile. If you were in charge of the odds, how would you handicap that race? Is there another character that you would put in the race besides Santa and the Grinch?
Grinch is like minus 250, right?
To win?
Yeah, to win a race if they're
Well, he'll
just
cheat
running.
too.
Yeah.
Are they just running?
So
I think so, yeah.
No, Santa would win based off the power of Christmas spirit.
Any other Christmas characters you'd like in there?
No one else belongs in that race.
Yeah, no, it seems
That
like
is good and evil.
Get Krampus
That
in
is-
there.
Yeah, if you're
Jesus and the devil. Like that is
The Grinch
Connor
the
and
Grinch is
Austin.
misunderstood.
That's Wayne and Mario. That's Sid and Ovi.
The Grinch is misunderstood.
Yeah, he just dislikes people.
I feel that.
Krampus.
Honestly, man, the Grinch wins that.
Krampus
The older I
hates
get, the more
Christmas.
Grinch-like I am. Rick, what do you got? Who's
Oh,
winning that race?
The Grinch is winning.
What would you put the odds at? Tyler, would you say minus 250?
250, I think, for the Grinch.
See, they're going to want you to go on Santa. They're going to want you to go to the good guy. Vegas is always trying to take your money. So they're probably going to make that minus 160 for Santa. But I think you could probably get like a good plus 130, plus 140 for the Grinch.
What are we even talking about here?
I'm going to
Racing.
go, you know what? I think the odds, if it's just a 1v1, I'm going minus 110 on both sides. Good versus evil.
It's crazy to me that we're even talking about this. The Grinch
Vegas
took
is doing the lines. They want your money.
The Grinch took an entire night to take down Whoville. Santa does the entire world.
Santa's
every year.
This is a foot race. You can't use. Otherwise,
He's magic.
You'd be including the reindeer.
No, see, Grinch is going to include Max because he's going to use Max as shenanigans.
He's got the cardio.
Chimneys?
Chimneys with a full
What
sack.
does Santa do?
He gets up. How does he get up there? I don't know.
Magic.
They both
Santa
have it.
wins. Santa minus $1 million.
Got a full sack.
Eat it, Grinch.
Shout out to Jack Roswick.
Just one of them.
Christmas characters that should be in here.
No.
I can't
I'll
think
put
of
Rudolph in there. He wins.
It's an animal.
But that feels like a disadvantage.
He's got 4 legs.
Yeah, it's not 2-on-1.
You know,
The abominable snowman.
That would be a good one.
I'd like that. I'd like to see that from the old school.
From the
Rudolph.
from the animation.
Yeah. The claymation version.
Claymation, yes.
Dude had no legs. He just kind of waddled. He ain't
He's
winning nothing.
He's a monster.
Got to throw a dud in there. Final question. Dan, I'll start with you. This one comes in from Dale. What are the best and or worst Christmas movies that come to your mind right now? Go.
The best Christmas movie is Klaus. It's been released by Netflix a couple years ago. It's just so phenomenal in its message. The worst Christmas movie is Die Hard because you're not a Christmas movie.
Oh, how
Yes, it
dare
is.
you.
This debate.
It's at Christmas.
This debate
They're at a
pisses me
Christmas
off.
party.
That's why it's the worst movie because it shouldn't be a part of the debate.
Party.
Nope. It's not a
They're at
Christmas.
a Christmas party.
It's a movie that occurs at
Oh,
Christmas.
let's do another one. Is a taco a sandwich? I just hate it. Oh, it's like nails on chalkboard for me. That
Jason's
debate.
a hockey movie.
2 tortillas doesn't make a sandwich.
But a hot dog on the other hand.
Hot dog is more like a
bread.
taco.
Jason is a sports
Yes.
movie.
Only if the bun doesn't separate at the bottom.
That is true.
Elf.
Best or worst?
Good or bad?
Best or worst?
Best.
What's
Love
worse?
Elf. What's worse?
Oh, you said Die Hard.
Sure.
Terrible.
Mary Shrekmas, 30-minute short film on Netflix. Very funny.
And that's your worst and you like it?
No, I love it. Yeah, it's good. I don't have a worst. I only watch things I like.
Liam, best and worst Christmas movies. I feel like your letterbox has
Probably that new one with Mark Wahlberg. That's my worst. Like Home for the Holidays. I haven't seen it, but I bet you it sucks.
There's quite a lot of good Christmas movies.
I guess he's never coming on the show.
I like Four Christmas. Is it Four Christmases? or
With Vince
whatever?
Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn, that's a good
Yep.
one. But I will say my favorite Christmas movie is Love Actually. It's a great movie. Good English Christmas movie, Rick. My least favorite one, and I haven't watched this movie in full because it was so bad I turned it off. And it's a classic, and people might not like this, but isn't it called A Christmas Story?
Yeah, with Ralphie
Yeah, I always got very bored.
and the Red Ryder rifle.
Yeah, the Red Rider. Maybe I got to finish it.
Yeah, I think you do have to finish
Lilo and
it.
Stitch. You got to finish it, bud.
I'm
It's,
not going to do that.
but you also have to suspend your disbelief a little bit because they were making films long before.
You have to realize
You
what,
know,
year, what, year,
yeah.
what year you're watching this
They're
movie
giving
from.
you the
86.
structure of holiday movies.
Yeah, it was fine. There's so many good Christmas movies.
Rick, what do you got? Best
The
and worst
one that I
Christmas
look
movies?
forward to all the time, because there are a bunch of good ones, is the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Just the old claymation one or whatever. I remember that was stuck with me from
classic.
a kid. Again, tons of good ones. Bad one. I'm putting them all, and I'm going with Tyler on this one. I haven't seen them, but I'm assuming they're the worst. Any of those new Hallmark ones, they all can go in the trash.
Oh, I don't know. Some of them are good. Hot Frosty, not bad, Rick.
Hot Frosty?
It's about a man.
That's a porn.
He was a snowman that is transformed into a man.
I
And
wonder
then he
how.
gets too hot.
Hard?
Hot. Jesus.
Ken, I think this is a porn.
Someone check his search history. He
Well,
has
I mean-
a lot of
It's
tabs
a
open
company
here.
laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. Always watch your searches on the company laptop. For me, best one, I love Bad Santa. It's hilarious. I will watch that every year and I will laugh every time. Adam Sandler did an animated one a long time ago called
Eight Crazy Nights.
Eight Crazy Nights is a fun one. That one's good. Worst. I'm trying to think of like my nieces have made me watch some awful ones. I can't think of one. I'm just gonna pick on Arnold Schwarzenegger. Jingle All the Way is terrible. It's an awful movie.
With Sinbad? I think they're when they're going to get the present.
Sinbad is in this.
Yeah.
And Phil Hartman.
And R.I.P.
It's a terrible movie.
Oof.
Awful movie.
He's just in a bad mood because he gets yelled at all day.
I have been getting yelled at. I'm
I've
sensitive.
seen it.
Don't have very thick skin. Can't handle it when Tyler's mad at me.
This one too.
I know.
He gave you a couple looks.
Goodness. Anyway. Ask you it is questions. Just slide on into my DMs. I will ask the boys for their first take. We're going to wrap it up with hot and cold performers. And this is presented by the Nation Vacation to Las Vegas. Is the Nation Vacation funny to you?
My cold performer is funny to me.
Okay.
It's a classic.
Nation Vacation, we are going in March down to Vegas. We are staying at Circa on Fremont Street. It is a great time. Yesterday on Real Life, Rick, we were opining about the showers, if you remember.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those showers are the best.
The showers are magical. You also get access to Circa Stadium Swim. We're going to be watching some March Madness. I believe it's Sweet 16.
I believe so.
When we are there. So we'll be watching that. We get a viewing party. We're going to the game together. All inclusive. You're going to have your food and your drinks as part of that ticket as well. So we're going to have a great time. Nationgear.ca. Get a flight package if you want to join us on the plane or if you got some points on your credit card or something like that. We also have a non-flight package for you as well. We always start with our cold performers. I'm going to start with Ricardo. Rick, you are up. Cold performer of the week.
Is that what you were looking up then?
Oh, no. Martin Luther King Day is a really big party. I didn't know when it was. Not in March, by the way.
January 19th.
Yes.
Month away.
Okay, so everybody knows that 104 Ave is pretty much open now. Right? You can go east and west.
Okay.
You want to turn all of those. So this morning I was turning south from 104 down to 120 Street.
Okay.
2 minutes and 45 seconds I was first in line for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. It takes 2 minutes and 45 seconds for the light to change. That's ridiculous. That's way too long to sit at any traffic stop. You don't agree?
No, I am with you.
I just love the amount of your cold performers that are just weather or traffic.
Yeah,
It's just like the two fucking worst parts of your life are weather and traffic.
It's these city planners. They are terrible. We need to get rid of them all. Get rid of every one of them.
Did I ever tell you what my old man said about the LRT expansion?
What do you say? He's probably right.
Oh, he is right.
Mm-hmm.
He used to work for the city a long time.
Uh-oh.
He was one of the civil engineers at the city. And once upon a time, back in the 70s, all the land for the LRT expansion was owned by the city. They since decided they needed the money and sold all that land. And now they have to redo everything. And that's why our city is a mess.
Fire every single one of them and their children. And now go get the new ones too.
Okay.
And do not hire their children either.
My dad doesn't want a job again. So he's not going back to work.
Good. I wouldn't want to work for them either. Terrible.
Did Rick get a button over there, Reese?
They are just fucking ass right now.
Liam, you're up. Cold performer of the week.
5 seconds.
That is ridiculous. I'm with you.
Did my stopwatch.
So this is cold performers. So mine goes out to both my hot and cold performers just came to me on the show, but they cannot be missed. This is from John James in the comment section of Oilers Nation Everyday 29 minutes ago. Fire Stan Bowman. Sorry. He dismantles a Stanley Cup contender into what? What? Signs a really terrible player for $4 million. I think the bum, Frederick, for 8 years. WTF, swearing emoji. And Bouchard only for 4? Never seen that comment before. Credit to him for that. I knew this Jarry was going to happen. Yeah, that's what he said. I knew it. I'm sorry. Fire Stan. IR. Bye-bye, McDavid. Series.
Are you thrilled? I'm not.
I like the table read on that one.
That was word for word. So I commented, "Oh, John." I give him a like.
Show's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
Dan, cold performer of the week.
How do I follow that one up? Mine came out yesterday. It's do you remember the lady from the Coldplay concert that she got caught cheating? Well, she doesn't want you to remember her or pay attention to her, so she put a 3,000 op-ed or word op-ed out in the New York Times about herself. One Kristen Cabo, really reading Cabot, however you want to say it.
Right.
Really reading the room about us not caring about you at all. You had to get back into the news cycle right before Christmas, so you get my cold performer of the week.
Why are you the way that you are? I hate so
Al
much
Michaels, my
about
performer,
the things that you choose to be.
Talk over Mike.
Yeah, Michael Scott
Can you
has
please
lots.
let me have my button,
I love
Tyler?
you the way that you are. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
All right, now you can go.
I think we're good.
Turn the speakers a little bit. Where you
I'll allow it. You may
Al
continue.
Michaels, last night that football game was awesome, but he has overstayed his welcome in the sports broadcasting industry. He's a legend. I don't know. Did you watch last night?
I did watch.
With sound on?
Yeah.
I only
He's
watched the fourth quarter. And
horrendous.
How so? What are you
His
referring to?
touchdown calls are so bad. It's been like this for a year, but because Amazon's paying him like $25 million a year or whatever, he keeps sticking around. He's got to retire, man.
He's an 81-year-old man. He can't get that.
Please retire.
Oh, no.
For everyone's good. I love him. He's a classic, but he's terrible. Al Michaels, co-performer of the week.
I've had this Twitter post on for the last half an hour, and I just clicked off it to click Al Michaels. Oh, I didn't even realize I did that. That was smart of me.
Cold performer for me is just, I think, the discourse around Tristan Jarry getting hurt last night. I mean, the guy hasn't even been back to Edmonton, and there's a big chunk of the fan base writing him off already. Like, this is our guy, whether you like it or not. And I just think, like, can we at least find out what happened before we say he's a bust?
Fire Bowman.
Get rid of Bowman.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Reversing the order, Tyler up first. Hot performer of the week.
We talked about the NHL unfollow bot on Tuesday. The Boston Bruins went and unfollowed every team in the NHL today. So their unfollow bot notification was just they followed Adam Sandler and unfollowed every single team in the NHL. Great stuff.
That's a good bit.
Put some respect on my name.
Dan, hot performer of the week.
My hot performer is just going to go to the Oilers, who have been clicking on all cylinders, overcoming a Tristan Jarry injury, all good stuff. And it's just nice to head into the holiday season with things seeming to come into order.
He's a hot guy.
All right, Liam, what do you got? Hot performer of the week.
My hot performer of the week comes from JMU Sports News. I believe that's James
Madison University.
Who are in the college football playoffs, and everyone's against them. I don't think ESPN is like giving him coverage or something like that too. They're just not talking about them.
Yeah.
So one of the reporters from the school, Preston Coleman, posted JMU football is off to Oregon, and it's just like 6 buses leaving the stadium. And I guess everyone in the comment section is like, you guys are busing to Oregon? I don't even know where the school is. But they replied, this one said, to clarify for the dense people in the replies, no, JMU is not busing to Oregon. The Dukes bus to an off-campus location where each player picks up a Lime scooter. Then they travel as a pack via scooter with the lineman at the front and the back to fend off wild animals. That's it.
Pour it on!
Thank you.
Rick, hot performer of the
cracked
week.
me up.
For the record, that's a 38-hour, 43-minute bus ride. Well, car ride, so probably even longer on the bus.
Imagine it on a
You'd be
scooter.
scooting for a while.
No, you'll be there for a good week. I'm just going to go and give it to 97. The dude's been tearing it up. Team's following the whip right behind him. We're going for that cup.
Cash money.
Hot performer of the week. I'll just go. I'm looking forward to the nation staff party tonight. Like, we all get to hang out, and I like seeing everybody's significant others and watching them be embarrassed by how embarrassing we all are. So it's always fun.
Friday, baby. Yeah, let's celebrate Friday. Woo!
Want to get out of here or something, Reese?
Yeah, Reese got place to be. All right, we got a meeting in 1 minute. That means we got 1 minute to get score predictions in for 2 games.
Okay, give me a second here. The Oilers, what was the score in the 2 games? I said 4-1 against Boston. I was the close one. And then what was the one before that? Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
6-4.
6-4. I was closest, but I didn't get it.
Rick had 6-3, actually. So that late goal actually fucked Rick. Anyways, okay, everyone else can start going while I'm deleting.
Rick, what do you got? First
Let's
the Wild, then the Golden Knights.
Go 4-2 against Minnesota, and then 5-1 against Vegas. Fuck the Knights.
Liam, what do you got?
I think they'll lose 4-2 against Minnesota with an empty net.
I was going
And
for 2.
I think they'll win against Vegas 5-2.
Dan, what do you got?
2-0 Oilers win against the Minnesota Wild and a 5-4 Vegas loss. Loss to Vegas.
Go ahead, Tyler.
I'm going to say they beat Minnesota by a score of 5-4 in overtime. And they beat the Golden Knights by a score of 4-1.
I'm going to go 3-1 win in Minnesota. And I'm going to go 5-4 win against Vegas.
Reese?
5-2 win in Minnesota and a 3-1 win in Vegas.
Very good.
There you have it, everybody. We will be back on Tuesday ahead of the game against the Flames. Have a great weekend.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.